The prime mover of Toastmasters International in the Philippines is Attorney Teodoro Kalaw Jr., a lawyer, electronic engineer, certified public accountant, pilot, businessman, and a Mason who called the first meeting on April 24, 1952 at the historic D&D restaurant at Escolta, Manila. Kalaw's group was looking for some practical way to continue and build what they learned in a recently completed Dale Carnegie course. They found their answer in the Toastmasters International organization, a group dedicated to the betterment of listening, thinking, and speaking. This was not the first Toastmasters club in the country. The one organized by Ambassador Mauro Baradi in 1939 had existed previously, but was disbanded during the rigors of World War II. However, it is to the group headed by Teddy Kalaw Jr. that we owe our existence today. He organized the Tamaraw Toastmasters Club, which met every Friday at noon at the Philippine Colombian Clubhouse, Plaza Dilao, Paco, Manila, on November 1, 1952. The president was Teddy Kalaw Jr., the vice president was Ambassador Mauro Baradi, and the treasurer was Securities and Exchange Commissioner Angel Limhoco, along with members Gregorio Tenco and attorney Alberto Cacnio. These 5 men exerted effort toward helping the club thrive. The Tamaraw transferred its meeting to the YMCA and then returned to the Philippine Colombian Clubhouse. Tamaraw Toastmasters Club prides itself with the membership of Philippine Presidents Ferdinand Marcos, Diosdado Macapagal, Philippine Vice Presidents Emmanuel Pelaez and Salvador Laurel, Philippine Senators Ambrosio Padilla, Raul Manlapuz, and Raul Roco, Educator Teodoro Evangelista, Justice Enrique Fernando, Ambassadors Delphine Cian and Mauro Baradi, Solicitor General Frank Chavez, and Securities and Exchange Commissioner Angel Limhoco, amongst others. 3 of Tamaraw Toastmasters Club members have honored their group by receiving international awards. Greg Tenco received a plaque at a national convention held in the USA. Mauro Baradi has received 2 plaques, one of which commemorates a speech he gave on the 4th of July in Concord, Massachusetts. It is remarkable because he competed against hundreds of Americans and still was able to deliver a talk about American independence that was so moving that his words stood out over all the others. Bert Cacnio won a trophy for a taped speech contest. Contestants for the International Speech for Provisionary District were done by taped presentation. It was only in 1982 that the Philippines was granted its districthood. Corredor Memorial Toastmasters Club was chartered on September 5, 1955. Conceived and sponsored the first national convention of Toastmasters clubs. The site of the gathering was Cavite. No more conventions took place until April 1967, when the number of clubs has reached 14. This occasion, hosted by Tamaraw and Capital Toastmasters clubs, took place in Manila. Significantly, those who met decided that the large number of clubs warranted the formation of a national governing body. With this, National Committee of Philippine Toastmasters, or NACOMPHILTO, had its conception, and along with it, a constitution and bylaws. Majority of the chairmen were officers and members of Tamaraw Toastmasters Club. NACOMPHILTO became the governing body of Philippine Toastmasters, headed by Charlie Villayo, past president of Tamaraw Toastmasters Club 1164, as the first NACOMPHILTO chairman. Since then, conventions have been held. Baguio was the venue in 1968, Bacolod in 1972, Cebu in 1974, Davao in 1976, Makati in 1977, and of course, in Manila in 1978, where we were privileged to meet at the Philippine Convention Center. In 1979 to 1980, prior to the formation of the district, Baby Luwat, first Lady President of Tamaraw Toastmasters Club, organized the much-needed additional clubs required by the Toastmasters International for the Philippine Toastmasters movement to become a district. These Toastmasters clubs are Mindanao State University, Marawi City in March 2, 1980, Square and Compass in March 21, 1980, Sinagtala Morong Bataan in July 1, 1980, Marikina on August 19, 1980, Sultan December 12, 1980, and Bureau of Internal Revenue on January 21, 1981. Baby Luwat, from 1973 to date, consistently builds clubs. She was recognized and awarded by Toastmasters International as the club builder and outstanding Toastmaster of the district. And they say, the rest is history.